Hello dear Scorpios, this is a monthly spread for you, month of October. And actually it was a full deck, and there were upright and reversed cards. I don't remember if I had a spread like this lately. It's 8 out of 12 major arcanas. Great month. It's a huge transformation of you, but you can take it because you are Scorpios. Actually, sign of transformation, deep transformation. You're not afraid of things like that. But let's start with the spread. And before I'll take the first house, I'll talk a little bit about 12th house. It's house of unconscious, subconscious mind. We have the death here, card of a global, huge transformation. It's beginnings and endings, endings and beginnings. Something is going away, and of course a little bit we are like sad, but something is coming into our life. New, big, because there is no end in the world, metaphysical world. It's everything what is ending is just transformating somehow. So you feel somewhere in your unconscious mind that it's time of transformation. But you are like brave Scorpios who don't afraid of this. You have the star, so you're optimistic. You believe in your star. You have your hopes, dreams. You're looking into your long distance future. You believe in your guardian angels. You believe in your dream. You have this overview of situation, not just from where birds flying from the sky. From somewhere, from space, you're looking all over, maybe at your whole life even. At what do I want? I want this, and you dream big. This is the star. Star is always friendly, so it's because it's your basic mood, it's your attitude, let's say. How do you behave? And star, it's friendly people, people who likes to communicate and doing it easily. It's dreamers, yes, a little bit, but their dreams, they are clean. They are for all. Like dreaming about, like Aquarius, like me, dreaming about trying to make the world more clean, better, more fair for everyone. So this is your attitude. But there is also negative sides in the star card. Ask me, I'll tell you. Star can begin to dream too big, like going too far away. It's like too earlier. In 50 years it will be all right to think about those things, but now it can be too, it's like it's not time yet. And because the star, it's such a one person opening his or her soul, can become so sensitive, invulnerable, vulnerable, how you call it, sensitive. I would say sensitive, because now I can't find the right word. That if something is going wrong, this person can be hurted easily. This sensitivity, you getting this sensitivity. Here the moon in the 9th house, it's great intuition, going somewhere deep. Here the star, it's also a card of people who seeing the future. So your sensitivity will be very up high. 2nd house, house of finances. Here we're having Wheel of Fortune upright. But I always, when I see Wheel of Fortune, it's unstable for me, because we all know that fortune is like a spoiled woman, unpredictable woman, can do things in the strange way. We can get a lot of money by Wheel of Fortune. We can lose a lot of money. It depends on where we will appear at that particular moment. So it can be not stability, it can be great income, but if you will be too risky, too unpredictable, maybe it can also we can lose money by wheel of fortune. Why I'm talking about risk for you? You see here, we're having a big dreamer, somebody who believes in his own star, in his own luck, in his destiny. Here, in the house of games, we have the Fool card, and Fool can be extremely risky, like thinking there is no thoughts, he's just jumping in. This is quite risky cards when we're talking about playing on money. That's why I told you that if you are a player, for me this star and Fool, like you can put everything, and I don't know how you call this in casino, I'm not playing and I don't know it in English, but when you all money that you have you're putting in, so you can win a lot of money, but if you lose everything. So it's quite risky cards. But we are all making our own choices. So, but for me, a wheel is like changing, or a situation can change, and it can be very unpredictable. You can't tell how fortune will turn to us in the month of October. Third house, it's communication, thoughts, our way of thinking, and some readers they're saying that third house it's like items that dominate in our life in this period. I mean in the month of October, of course, we're talking about. Here we're having devil. If we're talking about thoughts, what items dominating in your head? I believe that all my viewers are very educated, intelligent people. That's why if you know the religion a little bit, you know what traditional religions they're talking about devil, what they're saying. Devil is something that makes people not free. Devil is not honest. It's lies, deception, sex, money, trying to make people as a prisoners or become somebody's prisoner or something. All illusions, like tricks, I mean, of any kind, anything like this. Homosexual relationships also, everything that is like against the God. But it's when I'm talking about religion, magic, mystic, everything. So if we are looking at the devil, what it can be, because it's also our way of communication, and in like on daily basis, who we communicating every day, and our business communication as well. Maybe you have such a situation that you have to be not honest with the people for some reason. Sometimes it's happened. Sometimes some difficult things happening at work, that there is no way to be honest. Maybe you're talking a lot about somebody's taking drugs, somebody is drinking a lot. Maybe you're discussing it on the daily basis a lot about it. For me, devil, also when we going deep inside somebody's head, soul, I mean like psychiatrists do, maybe it can be also devil, because you know, like it's forbidden. If we're thinking about Orthodox religion, it's like God created everything and you must not go there because it's not none of your business, let's say. So anything you can discuss by the devil. You can think, for example, I don't know, about art, pictures, paintings, clothes, fashion, everything is what is like people don't need it. Soul must be clean and clear. If you're talking about magic, it's also maybe you study, maybe you begin to study something special, and it's like from a point of view of some priest and Orthodox religion, it's like it's a sin. So anything like this, maybe you just can't be honest in your communication with your people who are surrounding you in your daily environment for some reason, or maybe you're discussing somebody's problems with drug and alcohol. Fourth house, it's home and family, it's what's surrounding us and our actually feeling of our safe, do we feel safe and secure? This is the World card. It's card of harmony, card of peace and completion of something. Maybe you're finishing something at home this month, but it's something big. What can it be? Anything. But you are finishing it and it's something big, and you feel that now everything is in harmony here. Some completion of any kind. But for me it's peaceful. It's you feel, because for me it's like a child when it's in the mother's body. For me it looks like this, when child is there, because it's so safe, secure, it's harmonious. He is in the warm and comfortable position there. So for me, like at home, you feel safe. You feel that it's your world, let's say. It's your world and you feel comfortable there. Fifth house, house of pleasures, games, children, flirt, hobbies. We have the Fool here. As I said, for games, he's too risky. He is doing things, jumping in. When it comes to the children, maybe you seeing your child or children this month that they are doing something foolish, like a child, behaving like a child. For me, it looks like. But for me, when it comes to communication with children, it can be easygoing communication. Because Fool's energy is very light, innocent and easy. When it comes to hobby, maybe you're trying something new, even within your hobby. Or maybe you're trying completely something new, what you never did again. And you are not sure, will you develop it or not? Because Fool doesn't have plans. He's just jumping in and let's see what it will bring me. So jumping in to something. It's because he's curious, he is risky, he's not afraid, he's not making any plans, he doesn't make any plans, he's not thinking about future development, profit, anything like this. He's just jumping in. Let's see what it will bring me. And for flirt, for like games of love, the Fool is something not very serious. Maybe it might be by the Fool that you having in October relationships with someone who is like a child, or biologically this person younger than you are a little bit, or this person behaving like a young person, like a very young man or woman, even if this person is 50 years old, like easygoing person. But what is good about Fool, that relationships by the Fool, they are without any responsibilities. There is no serious intentions here. But when people leaving each other by the Fool, it's also like, and so what? He didn't call me. I don't care. I will meet somebody new. There is no fear, there is no suffering in this Fool. Sixth house, house of daily routine and health. Four of Swords here. Four of Swords, it's card of rest. Sometimes we have to rest. Maybe sometimes we are doing it like consciously. We stop to do so much on our daily basis, like we having a break. Sometimes we forced to take this break and we are like a little bit tense inside because we have to finish it. I have to do it, I have to finish it. But something is outside will not let you do it. That's why you are thinking about it, but physically you're not doing it for some reason. So Four of Swords for me like this. Maybe you are sleeping a little bit more than usually, because Four of Swords is also a card of when we getting rest and sleeping. Seventh house, it's long-term relationships, marriage and partnership. Here we have wonderful Temperance, because for those of you who are currently single, even if you don't have anyone in your life, you don't feel lonely. You are in harmony with yourself. You feel completely, I don't know, harmonious person. Nothing wrong with this, that you don't have partner. There is no trouble in it. There is no fears, no tears, nothing in this card. You are comfortable with yourself. But you have this Fool, like maybe something is not very serious going on in your life. But you are not worrying about it. That I don't have relationships, I'm not married and all this stuff. For those who currently coupled, Temperance, it's if you have been living for years. Temperance talking about that you know your partner as your 5 fingers. You know everything about him or her, and you know when to say something, when to like when to not to say things, like you adapted to each other, and you can easily to find the way to communicate with him or her, and you can easily fit to this person. It's like a habit. Relationships more like a habit that we have for years. We know how to communicate with this person, how to live with this person, how to build relationships, how to like quiet any conflicts, how to compromise with this person. So this is kind of compromise, keeping your temper, and we already got used to this person, so everything is quiet and balanced in relationships. Eighth house, house of inheritance, insurance, taxes, our exchange of our energy and money with other people. Eight of Wands in reversed here. So maybe you have some, in October, you have some questions that have to do something with insurance, with taxes, and you like holding back a little bit for a while. You are not doing it for some reason. Maybe you're waiting for some reason. Maybe now you have difficulties. I mean, financial, if you have some financial difficulties, and you're waiting with paying some taxes. Maybe if you want to like take a loan in the bank, Eight of Wands can tell that they are not answering you right away. Maybe you like have to wait few days, or maybe a couple of weeks. Like they holding on information. Or if you have to pay back to someone, you are not rushing it. You just like uh, taking your time, let's say, taking your time, holding back. Also, when we're talking about our exchange of energy with people, you are not jumping in, you like taking a break a little bit and not distancing from people, but you are not jumping in. This card, when we are not jumping in, we are a little bit like, wait a second, and holding back people, but not in the bad way, just for some time. Ninth house, it's our philosophy, beliefs, our spirituality, everything what has to do with foreign people, cultures, language, and long distance travels. The moon card, it's like maybe you're going somewhere where it's cold and wet, because in the moon there is water, there is cold, they can be also dark, but I don't know places in the world where it's dark, wet and cold. Maybe inside some mountain. Well, but of course moon, if we're talking about like satisfaction from some trip, moon can be unsatisfaction, or you don't know how to take it, you're not sure, did you like it or not. When it comes to foreign language, other cultures, the moon, it can be when we don't understand something, like it's so different from us. We don't understand, not only I'm talking about language, about way of thinking, because sometimes when we meet a person from other culture and we have different background, cultural background, we can't understand, do they really think this way? It's so strange for me. So if you excuse me, if you have been learning some foreign language by the moon, maybe you're going deeper, like digging deeper in this, where this word came from, what the history of this word, anything like this. If you're just beginning to learn foreign language, it can be like, well, it sounds weird for me, I'm not sure that I should begin to learn it because it's so difficult, it's so it's not easy to understand it, and it sounds different, all this stuff. When we're talking about spirituality and our life philosophy, as I told you, moon, it's a deep and dark place, and you're going through this with your soul, through some dark places. You see what I was thinking about? This star, like, you want clarity, by the way, clarity. You want clarity, and you are not afraid, you wanna dig deeper into your soul, and there you meet your own devil, like your dark sides. It can be also like this. But I'm sure that you Scorpios, you are not afraid of this, because you are people that can go deeper. It's not, you are not on surface. You like to, I don't know, like a fishes, they swimming there really deep in the deep water. So you're like this. You're digging deeper somewhere. It's a great intuition, getting signals from somewhere up and down there, from everywhere. Maybe for you also the trick that can be in this, you're getting you open, your soul, mind is open. I want a clarity, I want to go up high, I have this big goals, I'm open and ready to understand some truth. I'm going deeper. I'm getting signals from somewhere. Maybe I have dreams. Maybe I have some visions. And then my mind, because it's a way of thinking, it's our mind, third house, begin to play and making some tricks with me. Like, because you know that like truth and things that are all these spiritual things, sometimes we are in the body, we have flesh and blood, you know, so we are living in the body, we have our we are educated, we have our egos, we have our thoughts, feelings, anything like this, emotions. And when we're getting some kind of information from out there, our mind really can be tricky. So that's why it can be devil, like you getting this information, but then you might begin, maybe you are like your mind tricking you and trying to, like your ego, your intellect trying to explain you what have you seen in your dream. But like, see, your mind can cheat you in this. So try to not don't think logically when you're getting these signals. Try not to explain it logically with your intellect, because it can be tricky. Well, I went in some deep things, excuse me. 10th house, house of career and reputation. And how do we act and where we are in the society. You have wonderful Queen of Wands here. Because for career, this the traits of Queen of Wands, she is really good. I mean, like, she's brave, she's optimistic, she's doing things like in the right time, in the right place, in the right way. She can observe what is going on around her and what she has to do first, like priorities, what she has to do first and what can wait, actually, because she has this great intuition and these feelings, what is wrong and what is right. So it's actually a very good card and her position is quite stable. It can be sitting on her chair as a queen, very stable, because she feels the situation, because she's not just I want to sit here. No, because she can work. Also, if you are Scorpio man, I mean, it's like I'm explaining the traits of Queen of Wands. It's also for men, because you can do the right things at the right time. When we're talking about reputation, Queen of Wands, it's someone who people see very charismatic, very optimistic, very sexy, by the way, and very practical. Some women can even get reputation of the witch, but in the good way. It's like a good witch. And when we're talking about society, she is communicating a lot. It's actually Wands, it's suit of social suit. So it's society, it's communication, going out, laughing, talking to people, friendly, talking, like to talk. And she is also, so people will notice you for your charm, for your communication, for your kindness. Because Queen of Wands, she is really like, she can help you if you ask her. So like, if people will ask you, you will help them. I mean, you are like this good person, if you have been asked in nicely, you are ready to help. It's not difficult for you. It's so easy. So it's a great card here in the 10th house. 11th house, house of friends, and also 11th house is house of our goals, what we want to achieve this month. Here we're coming to 10 of Pentacles. It's Earth. So in real life, in practical life, even if you have this huge spiritual transformation, you want stability. I mean, in physical world, you want to be safe. You're thinking about, let's say, maybe you want to achieve something, and it has to do with your family, maybe even with the parents. So, like, even you so progressive, your goals are quite real. You want this real stability, to be safe, to be well. Also, it can talk about health, that you want to have strong health. So everything like this. A lot of thoughts about family and family property as well. So if we're talking about friends, this month there is no shaking with your friends, because 10 of Pentacles, it's very conservative and stable and safe card, because friends that you have, they are, how you call it, they are truly friends, and you can rely on them, and they can rely on you, like you have been knowing each other for years. And death in 12th house, as I told you, it's the ending and the beginning. It's a huge transformation card, but it's natural transformation. You don't have to be afraid of anything, because it's somewhere in unconscious mind. It's time to make some changes, and you feeling it, and you are ready. You're opening your heart, you believe in your star, and you're moving forward. And advice for you, while we're talking about moving forward. 3 of Wands here. 3 of Wands, make a step, move forward, go out, begin. You can move in new direction. It's card of new beginnings, new openings, beginning of developing some new direction, going out, I mean, in the society, to people, communication here. So go out, communicate with people, and believe in your star, dear Scorpios. I'm wishing you good luck, and hope to see you soon here on channel. Bye.